Good morning, adventure seekers. I am currently in Ibiza in San Antonio, and in this video I want to show you a little bit around the city, and I also want to explain to you why I am here and for whom San Antonio may be the best option here in Ibiza. As you may know, San Antonio is famous for the party area of Ibiza. This is where all the clubs are, or the most famous clubs are. To be honest, I am not a party person at all. So what am I doing here? To be honest, when I checked the options for hotels here in Ibiza, in San Antonio I found the best options for me because I am traveling on a budget, and here I found good options with good recommendations that weren't too pricey. But to be honest, I had my doubts that this was actually a good area for me. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't get any sleep here and that this wouldn't be my environment here and I wouldn't feel comfortable here. And in this video I am going to show you why San Antonio may be a good option for you as well, even though you are not into partying.
Honestly, I was expecting the worst from San Antonio. Maybe that was the best attitude, because that way at least you cannot be disappointed but only be positively surprised. My first impression from San Antonio when we were walking through the city center was that it actually is a nice city. It was calm, clean and very well maintained. San Antonio in general is not that big. It is easily walkable. The center is in front of the water. There's a really nice promenade at the harbor that you can enjoy a walk at, and it leads you towards the beach of San Antonio.
Okay, so the city center of San Antonio does have a lot of things to offer. For example, from here you can book a lot of tours to many different places here on Ibiza, boat tours if you want to. You can book snorkeling or even diving. So you do have a lot of options if you start here in San Antonio. And also the city center itself, it's actually kind of nice. There are a lot of restaurants, a lot of stores and shops. So yeah, I do like the city center. It's not the most beautiful city I've ever seen, that's for sure. But it seems nice, and it also comes with a beach. That is also not the most beautiful beach on earth, and for sure Ibiza is famous for amazing beaches, so for sure this one is not the one you will find if you Google something like best beaches on Ibiza. This one for sure won't show up. But anyway, the city comes with a beach which is super nice. I think here behind me there's the party area of Ibiza. This is where all the clubs are. My recommendation, if you stay here in San Antonio and you do want to get some sleep at night, do not look for hotels that are in the first line on the beach. Look for something that is a little bit behind, maybe also not the second line. Then for sure it won't be too noisy at night. This way you will avoid some crowds and noises at night. In case you wonder why there is almost no one here on the beach, it's actually quite early. It's like 10 a.m. and I suppose that a lot of people are just getting ready, having breakfast, and then for sure it will get way more crowded than it is right now here on the beach. Yeah, if you want to have some beach recommendations, I have another video on that. I will drop you the link somewhere up there and also in the description below, so make sure to check that out.
The beach area in the center of San Antonio is full of nice cafes and restaurants that in the evening will have more like an ambience of a bar or club. There is a lot of options to choose from. I've heard that going out for dinner on Ibiza was super expensive. And yes, it is a bit more expensive than what I'm used to in Barcelona, but not everywhere. And if it is more expensive, it is only about 1 or 2 euros that you have to pay more. It wasn't something that shocked me, so I could also eliminate that prejudice about San Antonio.
Alright, this is it. I am now here on the promenade that is where all the clubs are. Right now it's super calm, of course. It's 10 a.m. so there's not really anything going on here. There are some restaurants and bars open to have a breakfast here, and yeah, for now it's super quiet and it's actually really nice to take a walk here. In the morning hours it's actually really nice. I do like it, definitely. This is San Antonio during the day. I think it is way more interesting to see it at night and to see what it's like when people are out there in the mood of partying and so on. So I'm going to show you this exact place again in a few hours after the sunset. Alright, it's time to to explore San Antonio at night, or at least after sunset. As mentioned before, San Antonio is basically the capital of Ibiza for parties. So to be honest, I am expecting the worst. I am expecting lots of super drunk people, lots of noises, lots of parties, clubs and so on. So I'm going to show you around San Antonio now, what it looks like after it's dark, after the sunset, and we'll explore if it really is just a place to party or if it's also okay for people like me who aren't really party people, just want to enjoy some vacation here.
While in the morning San Antonio was very calm, in the evening it changed quite a bit. Even though it was still early, the ambience has clearly changed. It was only around 9:30 to 10, but you definitely noticed the difference. But I would like to emphasize one thing at this point. San Antonio has two sides. One that is the party area and the other one that comes with a smaller beach and that is rather calm. And then there is a part between the calmer part and the club area where you will find super crowded bars and the city center. Even though it was still early, it was already quite crowded in the streets. People were clearly in a party mood. Okay, it's time to tell you what I actually think about staying in San Antonio, whether this is a good idea or not. Honestly, San Antonio is not an ugly city. Actually, it's a very vibrant city. I would personally say that it's not a must-see of Ibiza, but for everybody who is into partying, definitely this is the place to be. Nevertheless, I personally think that if you are traveling on a budget, there is a high chance that here in San Antonio you will find lower prices than in other areas of Ibiza, because Ibiza is quite an expensive island. For everybody who's into partying or anybody that is traveling on a low budget, I do recommend this place because it depends on where you are. Of course, there's this party area that you have just seen, but my hotel, for example, is in a very quiet area. You do not hear anything of the clubs, you don't hear the people on the streets or anything else, and it seems like any other place. One thing you need to keep in mind is that on Ibiza in general it is better to have a car because it will be way easier to get around the island with a car since public transportation is not the best here. Besides that, if you're looking for a hotel in San Antonio, make sure to check out the reviews and also what does the hotel say about itself. For example, my hotel did say that parties and any kind of noises are forbidden. So that was very important for me, and then I also read in the comments that they didn't hear anything of the party area around, which for me was also important because I want to sleep at night and not party at night. And yeah, then I would say San Antonio definitely is a good place to stay here on Ibiza. Alright, so this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them below in the comment section and I will answer all of them later. So I hope to see you in the next video.